aspects also. Particularly as a branch means relief from regulatory requirements is a huge benefit. So people will look at it. See now RBI is saying the foreign banks, you incorporate into India, they are very reluctant because as branch they are much better off. So like that, there are regulatory concerns are more important in such situations.
Under New Companies Act, Section 130, which talks about reopening of accounts and recasting financial statements. Of course, it's yet to be notified, about to be notified. Under that provision, it permits government authority, which includes income tax authority also, to approach National Company Tribunal to get order to make the company to reopen the accounts and revise the financial statement. If the financial statements are prepared in a manner where it amounts to fraud. In such a cases, the income tax department will have authority to collect whatever the difference of income, whatever the tax ought to have been paid, along with the interest in that period. Or how the department may look in the future when this provision becomes effective.
Frankly, I am not very familiar with this issue. Maybe in future how it would be handled, that's your question. Certainly, we look at every opportunity to collect tax. You will resist. So,
No,
but if it is
basically, as you said, Companies Act Section 130 it gives a open statement and enormous power. The language uses to reopen the account and recast the financial statement. It's not prescribing any parameters. Of course, the very next section 131 it says revision of the financial statement in the form only, not in the content. But section 130 is completely open.
But I think here there will be sufficient safeguards. See, before the company law board grants you that you can do recasting, certain amount of wrongdoing has to be proved. There has to be some fraud. Only then you can do that. After that also, actual recasting the accounts, income tax people will not be doing. It is some statutorily some professionals will be doing. So
Correct.
there will be sufficient safeguards. We cannot arbitrarily say no, your income is so much, you pay taxes. There will be safeguards.
In fact, under those provisions, it permits only the government authority, including income tax authority, only can file petition before the national tribunal to make the company to revise the whole thing and present that.
No, we will file the application, but after that we will refer it to some professionals. See, now also under IT Act, if somebody's accounts are having irregularities, we call for special audit. Only the professionals do. IT officer cannot do that. So that professional is bound by the various parameters. So it will be an objective exercise. I think taxpayers would not be put to great hardship by that.
Thank you.
Even queries in paper is welcome. Or you can also give a query by writing. Well, PowerPoint slide was distributed, but powerful delivery of the subject content. So that's Divakar Vijay Saradi. Friends, join your hands for taking us through within a limited span of time a gamut of corporate taxation by giving real life examples on various nuances on taxation. Friends, now is the time to honor our guest. Let me invite from Tiruchirappalli, a member who is sitting very silent, the last row, the same seat, despite request that you should change your seat, sir. After every break, sir, you should change your seat, sir. He is C. Adekalaraj. For all of you here, friends, whenever there is a program, he shows keen interest in attending program, whether it is institute program or otherwise. Let me request C. Adekalaraj on behalf of each and every one of you here to honor our speaker, C. Divakar Vijay Saradi, on behalf of us and on behalf of Sri Danya. Thank you, Adekalara sir, and thank you, Divakar. Let me invite a member from Pondicherry, the past chairman of Pondicherry branch, young member, dynamic person, CA Prabhakaran. Friends, please join your hands. During his chairmanship, he has done excellent programs and made Pondicherry branch a vibrant branch, and a new building was also inaugurated during his period. Let us take the privilege and pride of his presence here, and let me request Mr. Prabhakaran to honor our Director of International Taxation, Sri Ratnaswamy. Sri M. Ratnaswamy, Prabhakaran to Ratnaswamy. Thank you very much, Mr. Prabhakaran. Yeah, of course, it's a perquisite, sir. Friends, let's come back with a little more energy after having a cup of hot tea or coffee. And before that, I have one more request to our author, C.S. Dhanapal, to give his complimentary copy on Handbook on Companies Act 2013 to both the speaker and the chairman. First to Sri M. Ratnaswamy sir. Thank you, sir. And to Mr. C. A. Divakar Vijay Sarathi. Thank you. So we'll be back in 15 minutes time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last session of today, the fourth technical session. Standards and role of NFRA. First time, government thought it fit for one and only reason, for a solitary reason, that so far they gave autonomy to the professional bodies to regulate and to regulate and also to come out independently prescribing the standards for the accounting and auditing profession. Today they have come out with a new authority called NFRA. Friends, the solitary episode that has shaken the confidence of the government, why not change the law? That was a question lingering in their mind. But after a solitary episode of Satyameva Jayate, they confirmed, no, let us make the law strict, let us make the law stringent, let us make the professional body to prepare and also to recommend to us what the standard is. Let us take the chapa, let us make that standard whether to approve it or not. Today we have with us two eminent personalities. Here I should tell one particular point. We originally planned to have CAB Shekidar to speak on this particular session. Today he is in Madurai and his flight got delayed by one and a half hours. Maybe only by 5 o'clock or 5:30 he may land. Expecting this particular scenario, we have requested CA Sriraman Parthasarathi, audit partner of Deloitte Huskin and Sells, who also is a counterpart of CAB Shekidar, and he is among us to take us through this particular topic. Let me invite the session chairman, and also the speaker. Again, I have to say about the session chairman here. Our Registrar of Companies, Manunidhi Shoran, had a official commitment. So his inability to be part of to chair this particular session, we got the information only post lunch. But our professionals always come to our help and rescue. We have with us Chartered Accountant CAKL Venkata Subramaniam. Friends, please join your hands for CAKL Venkata Subramaniam to chair our technical session. And let me also invite CS Sriraman Parthasarathi, the speaker of the session, to the dais. Let me invite S. Ravi from Chennai of S. Ravi and Associates Chartered Accountants. Yes. Well, let me invite Mr. Valli Rajan then. Yes, Company Secretary Valli Rajan. Friends, please join your hands. A young company secretary. I'm proud he is today doing very well as part of West Coast Chairman CAKL Venkata Subramaniam with a shawl and a bouquet. CAKL Venkata Subramaniam is a member of ICA and ICSI with 35 years of experience, Group CFO of RK Swami, BBDO and also Hansa. CEO of Pizza Hut. I think they are playing hide and seek. And a chain of restaurants. He is the CEO of Pizza Hut. The name of the company is Pizzeria. A chain of outlets across the country. Vast experience in global MNC environment and good experience in mergers and acquisitions. He has attended global conferences and has widely traveled abroad. That's CAKL Venkata Subramanian. Please join your hands, friends, for Mr. Venkat. Now, let me invite an advocate who is among us, who is partner of Weisenworth Advocates and Consultants, Mr. S. Venkatesan. Mr. S. Venkatesan, a practicing advocate on taxation, represents tribunal level at income tax and also at CESTAT. We'll have the pleasure and privilege on behalf of each and every one of us to welcome our technical session speaker, C.S. Sriraman Parthasarathi, with a floral bouquet and a shawl. Sriraman Parthasarathi, day before yesterday was in Jaipur eating dokla. Yesterday was in Kolkata having chat. Today having South Indian hot idli in Chennai. Avid, very widely travelled fellow ICAI, audit partner, presently audit partner of Deloitte Huskins and Sells, an all India rank holder right from intermediate till final. He is also a CPA, member of ICSI, member of Cost Accountants Institute. 15 years plus of audit experience, especially on statutory and other audit engagements. He has worked in Washington DC, USA for a brief period of 2 years. He has participated in various CP seminars and knowledge oriented person. Whenever institute calls for support on technical subject and content, he never says no. And that's how I know Mr. Sriraman Parthasarathi. And apart from this, he has contributed to books relating to accounting and auditing matters. He has also written several articles in leading professional journals. Presently a member of the expert committee of Madras Chamber of Commerce. Join your hands, friends, for C.S. Sriraman Parthasarathi. Now, before I leave it to the safe hands of the chairman and the speaker, I have only two points to share about NFRA. There was one particular instance that has triggered this authority to be part of the law. That incident is The post Satyam episode, there is a lot of hue and cry, and especially we should whether we should